In this training video, we are going to take a look at the building details for building management. So what you'll want to do is click on Building Management over here on the left side. And then depending on your permissions will depend on what buildings show up for your level. For most people, it's probably just maybe one or two buildings. So whichever building that is, you just go over here. You can either click here or you can click Manage. Either way, it will get you to the same place. So we click on Manage. And we see right here, this is your building details section. You have your address in here, a general school email, and so your school hours. If we click on edit right here, we can go in here and edit this information at any time if something changes. See, we have our school hours right there, and we have a school image. If your school does have a Facebook page, you can log into Facebook here, and what that will do is it will prompt you for permissions for SchoolPoint to access your Facebook account, and whenever you post news articles, which we'll look at in a different training video, you will be able to just automatically click the share button within those news articles and it will post them on your Facebook page. We're going to cancel out here. And then if we look at additional building details, you see we have a building phone directory. And make sure that your administration number here, the type, is always your main school phone number, because the administration number is the one that will show in the footer on your website. So if we click on edit right here, we see that we have all kinds of different options right here to select from as far as the category, and you can even add a new category if you wish, but just make sure that your main phone number is your administration number, because that's the one that shows in the footer on your website. And the same thing goes for your fax number. Make sure your fax number is listed as fax, because that also shows on your footer. But you can add new phone numbers right here if you happen to have one for attendance and guidance counselors and things like that. You can add those phone numbers right here. Building departments. You can go in here and add all of your different departments you have within your building. If they happen to have a general email address, you can add that in here, or if they have a department head, you can put that department's head email address in here, and then go in here and add the department head. So if we go in here to add department, you can see right here that you have to make the department active in order for it to show up. You can put in a department name. Right here is where you can put in a department head. You have to find that staff member, and that staff member has to be added in the staff section within the CMS. So if they are not added there, they will not show up right here. You can add department content if you wish, and then there's your options to add a department email and a department picture. Going back to the main page here, you also have the options to add administrators here. So you can see right here that you can add principals, vice principals. If we click on add principal here, same thing works here as it did for departments. You can search for a staff member's name right here. So if we type in a name and click go, that name is already in here. And if we want to add this person, we can click on select. It puts that staff member's name in there, and right here we have several different options to choose what type of administrator they're in. Maybe they're an interim, or maybe they're a dean of students or something like that. And we can go in here and add that person and click on save, and then we'll add that person to the administration list. And last but not least, we have some social links down here at the very bottom. This adds them to your footer of your building web page. So if you maybe have a different type of social media, or if you just created a Facebook or Twitter account, you can add that. So if we click on add social link right here, you put in that social link URL right there, and then the link type, you can go down here and select. This will just make it depend on what kind of logo shows up in your footer. So if you select a Facebook logo, it will show the Facebook. If you select Facebook as the link type, it will show a Facebook logo in the footer. And then you can choose whether or not you want that link to open in the new tab. And that is building details. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call and we'll be more than happy to help.